Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Hyperfixation, the podcast, your weekly deep dive into the niche and the eccentric. Got a little special episode for you today. This is a bit of a look back at a classic game that I fell in love with, had a great time with, and haven't visited in quite a few years. I had a look at the save files, and the last time I looked at it was 2022. Which is pretty much a write-off of a year, let's be real. But so it's been a long time. This is Lego Dimensions, developed by Warner Brothers and Telltale Games. Everyone's probably familiar with the Lego Games franchise. I, of course, have played a lot of them, or most of them, and especially as a kid, loved the Lego Star Wars games, Lego Indiana Jones. Haven't played sort of the more and a lot of the superhero ones as well. So like Lego Marvel, Lego Avengers, the Lego Batman games, of course. Haven't played some of the newer ones like Lego Hobbit, Lego Lord of the Rings. Also, please excuse all of the construction going on around the apartment. There's a lot happening for it's a bright and sunny Monday morning at time of recording. What we're looking at here is just an intro little cutscene. Basically, what this is a collect and play model style game. So there were a couple of games that were released around this time period. This was about 2014, I want to say. This was released, and the idea is that you would buy packs, so packs of Lego in this case, which would come with characters that you were then able to build and then put quite literally into the game. So there's a few different games like this. So there was, I remember there was a Spyro one, and you would get these stupid like dragon mini figures and just chuck them in a thing, and then they'd appear in the game, and you would need to buy different ones to actually experience the full game. Lego Dimensions is a little different. It is following that model, and so definitely it's something you need to sink your money into in terms to get the most value out of it and to do microtransactions. And a really interesting experience. So what we've got here, what the benefit of Lego Dimensions is that you get actual Lego. So it's not like it's a minifigure. So I've got a little extra camera here, folks, which I'll be able to show you what's going on. So instead of just a normal, something you buy, like a little statuette or something, you get this little disc. It's like an NFC token, and this is what the game reads to put your thing in the game. But you get like an actual Lego minifigure. I'll see if the camera will focus. You get this amazing, just like proper Lego minifigure. And so even though I haven't played the game in a long time, I've still got all this awesome Lego. And I'll go through some of the bits I have and how it works with the game. What you get with the game is a pretty good campaign and a pretty good narrative. You can't 100% it without certain packs, some of which I don't even have. And a lot of this stuff you can't buy anymore. You have to find it on eBay. For varying prices. But what it essentially is this multiverse style game in terms of the narrative. The main three characters you get in the... So let me start again. So you get a main pack was how it came, and then you would buy extra packs on top of that with different characters from different franchises. So what you got was the gamepad, which is this glowy thing here. And you get a whole lot of pieces that you build on top of it with, and that's built into the narrative that your characters find bits and pieces to add to this portal. They call it like a portal thing in the game. And then you build it, and so it becomes like a final form. And you'll see that in the game. I was trying to find it for this episode. I know it's in a box somewhere, the Lego that goes on top of this light up portal thing, but just haven't been able to find it, unfortunately, for this recording. We're just going to dive right in. We're going to open up it won't be able to connect to the LEGO Dimension server because the last thing I found from it was from 2017. So don't think the game has been active since then. A lot of these properties are sort of a bit all over the place now because there's been all these different ownership in terms of the studios. So a lot of it has come from Warner Brothers, but a lot of it has been as well like things from Amblin Entertainment and, of course, BBC Studios, which we'll go into. A whole mixture of different IPs, and it's sort of crazy to see them all in the same place. But what we'll do is we'll load up with the default characters just to give you an idea of what it's like when you first open the game. So you get the three main characters, which are the main characters from the campaign. You get Batman. Show in the camera. You get Batman. Not based off any specific Batman or Lego Batman, just Batman. You get Wild Style from the Lego movie. And she references that this Lego Batman is a different Lego Batman to her Lego Batman that's in her universe. And you also get Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, which is pretty cool. What I'll say as well is that every sort of character plate has different art on it and different sticker art on it, which is a nice little touch. But I don't have a Lego Lord of the Rings set and wouldn't have had Gandalf either way. So I think that's pretty cool. And cool that you just get Lego. And sort of the way the Lego works is built into the narrative as well as this real life thing. So there is something cool about it from that perspective. As a money-making microtransaction tool, it isn't great, but the game is pretty fun. Getting Lego is pretty fun. So, and I'll show you what you get with the game. Let's bring these characters into the digital realm. So all you do is you just grab a character or an item or a vehicle, which we'll get into later, and chuck it on the glowing plate. And you'll see that character then appears in the game, which is rad. And each character, of course, has their own abilities, much like any other Lego game. So, sorry, I'll get the other characters in as well. I'll get Wildstyle and Gandalf.
I am Gandalf the Grey.
Hey, you might find this interesting.
So, yeah, I mean, they all work differently. Batman has, his different abilities, the Batarang. You've got Gandalf, who's got, spells and stuff, which is pretty cool. So he can do magic. He's got a shield. And also there's Wildstyle. And what's cool about Wildstyle is that she works in the frame rate that she is in the Lego movie, which is really a nice little touch that is fairly unnecessary. So with the base game, you also get some open worlds aside from the main campaign based off these three characters' franchises. So if we go over to this little portal here, there's a battle arena, which I never looked into, Vorton and the Shard. These are fast travels. This is the hub world, and you unlock more and more of it as the campaign goes on. Is this a lift? I thought this was a lift. It's been a long time, folks. I can only apologize. Let's have a run around. Also, the score's pretty good. It's actually quite a good game, and I feel look, obviously having to buy stuff to complete the 100% the main campaign is a bit dodge, but because of that inaccessibility, it makes it a bit difficult. That being said, you can just pretty much buy what packs at the time of release. You can buy what packs you want and then just play that and be pretty content with it. As long as you can overlook your OCD enough to not have 100%. I was going to look at what these extras are because I've got no memory of them. But there's a lot of ones based off the different franchises that are available. So there's a bunch of the franchises that play part of the main story, particularly The Wizard of Oz, The Simpsons, and Doctor Who, all of which were available as separate characters. And then they released a couple of campaigns for... So Lego Dimensions sort of became a hub for Lego games for a little while. So they did movie tie-in, box set campaign releases for the Ghostbusters movie, the Ghostbusters reboot with Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig. I think that must have been 2015, 2016. And they also did one for Fantastic Beasts from that franchise we're not speaking about. I do have a few things from that franchise that must not be named, but we'll dive into that a little later. So if you go here, this is the main thing. So you can look at the characters you've got. And I think this keeps a track of all the characters that you've like added into the game. Oh yeah, here we go. And tells you what they come with. So as you can see, I've got a good amount, but like still I haven't really scratched the surface. What is it, like a quarter or maybe a third? So these it's Batman, Gandalf, and Wildstyle. It shows you all the different things they come with and they unlock. So the Lego Movie World, DC Comics, and Lord of the Rings. Different open world sort of mini hub sections. Also, you get a vehicle in the base pack, which is the Batmobile, which comes with Batman, obviously. I'll show you here. Also, there's all this licensed music happening, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to put on YouTube. But this is some of the different characters I've got, and we'll get into that a little later. Upgrade, so you upgrade different items, characters, and vehicles. For some reason, the Batmobile is gold. I'm sure there was an excellent reason for that. Oh yeah, chrome armor chooser.
Maybe it's time for a change of color. Black or
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that one in the Batman colors. Okay, so this is what you do. So when you upgrade your thing in the game, you then have to put the physical toy tag on the gamepad, and that will save it to the gamepad. So if you take it to your friend's house and then use it, it'll have all of your stuff on it, if that makes sense. There we go, and the toy tag saved. And so it saved that data onto the Batmobile. So if we exit out of here, we should see the Batmobile material. There it is. And it's the model you get in real life as well. So it's like a little mini model. What's cool as well is that as you upgrade it using studs, so studs are actually pretty useful in this game for once. You see here in this wheel, you get building instructions. So if you go, sorry, let me go to the build. I know how to play games, folks. So you go to building instructions. Here you have these digital menus, digital instruction manuals. So you'll see there's 3 different builds for the Batmobile, and basically these 3 different builds have different abilities, which you can then use to solve puzzles and get collectibles and unlockables in the worlds and in the levels, which is really cool. One thing to note as well is that with the actual Lego that you see here, you can take apart and rebuild the Lego with the one as you like. So you could rebuild, and it's all buildable. So you get the instructions in the game, and it tells you how to do it. And so this is a mechanic that comes up a lot in the game. You'll get a section where it's like, right, you have to build some Lego now. So having that functionality is really cool. So you can build this little like train version. I'll go back to the original Batmobile, and it's just basically a interactive Lego builder for a little hot minute, which is really cool. And it's really cool that it's it's a Lego book, like a proper Lego instruction manual, and they've got all the title page looks like what comes in the actual box and like a normal Lego box. It's really nice, and you can do a whole lot of things with your vehicles as well. So lights, weapons, colors, hearts, decals. Oh, that's sick. That's awesome. So this is a decal to make it look like Adam West's Batmobile. That is awesome. What is this? Oh, it's like a Joker one. And then what is that? It just lights up a bit. I mean, that's cool. It's not the Adam West one. Sorry. Let me hang on. See, look at that. Oh, that is sick. There we go. Now we've got a Batmobile. Yeah, great. I'll take the Batmobile off and just leave us with our characters. So you get, so they did different packs. They did to add on to the main base game. So the campaign is like 15 levels long. It's pretty good. It's a good story, and it's really cool. Sort of, it's this adventure where Batman, Wildstar, and Gandalf from these 3 different universes have to join together to defeat a bigger threat, and they tumble through all of these different franchises and worlds to find that. And they recruit allies along the way. A really cool, sort of just fun. It sort of takes all the best parts of Lego games and these sort of franchises, and it sort of makes it all work somehow. Like having Homer Simpson and Batman in the same game feels quite counterintuitive, but there's something about it, and it just works. One thing that really drew me to this game was the inclusion of Doctor Who. Okay, sorry. Before I get onto that, so we have here, this is just a selection wheel. So Vorton is like everything from the base game, so like Wave 1, and like the packs that were released around the base game, and the Shard is stuff that was released after that. So if you go to Vorton, we have here in this outer ring, looking at the screen, folks, we've got this outer ring of levels to choose from, and these are all levels from the game. This from the main campaign. So there's a whole lot of different franchises that it's building on. Then we've got these extra levels, which are levels from the extra fun packs that appear with the characters that we see in the main campaign. And then you'll see these are all the open worlds, and these are based off the characters you've unlocked. So again, look, I've barely scratched the surface in terms of the content, but for what I have, I've got so much content. I'll have a look at the Shard as well. So we've got a few levels here. These are levels from Ghostbusters 2016. I haven't even scratched the surface with it. I should come back and just finish this game off. What have we got here? Mission Impossible, Sonic Dimensions, which is pretty cool. It's fun. Sonic Dimensions. Haha, like the Sonic Dimensions game. And then there's some open worlds. There's Beetlejuice World, which I need a red brick from, actually. Ghostbusters 2016, Mission Impossible, Harry Potter, The A-Team, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I do have Ghostbusters 1984 and 2016. That's one thing to note as well. When you get a character like this, so with the vehicles, you actually technically get like 3 vehicles and 3 items with each character. So because you can rebuild on top of what you've already got. With the characters, often you get some bonuses. So for instance, with the Ghostbusters, so let me chuck on Pete Venkman onto the board.
I'm a scientist.
Also, what's cool with a lot of legacy characters like this, they include archive audio. So we had a little snippet of Bill Murray there, which is really cool. He's got some fun things about him. He's got his proton pack. It's really cool. What you can do is swap. So you have access to all 4 Ghostbusters. You've got Venkman. You've got Stans here. You've got Egon. I think they all come with archive audio. It can be sometimes a bit tricky to trigger. And you get Winston. Be nice if he said we have the tools, we have the talent. But that's super cool, right? And it's the same with 2016. You get all 4 of the cast as Ghostbusters, which is sick. It's really cool. On top of that, I mean, I think I've got to get into it. I mean, a large reason of why I got this game is because of Doctor Who. So, and a lot of reason why people dipped into this was because of all of the different franchises you could get into. They actually had the Amblin stuff. So, like, there's an ET set that I've been wanting for ages, but haven't found a good enough price for it.
Will you excuse me for a second?
But what they have here is they had this massive tie-in with Doctor Who. And so we have here Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor from Series 8. And it was sort of this big wave because Doctor Who has a really varied history in video games. Often there is a good cameo or an Easter egg or something like that. Or sometimes just a pretty dodgy tie-in game with some good ideas but doesn't work. There is a lot of great mods for Doctor Who games. For games to make them into like a Doctor Who-like game. There's one that is being worked on at the moment for Starfield, which is pretty exciting. There's some really good Fallout ones. Lots of good, and Gary's mod as well, actually. Really good Doctor Who stuff for that. But this is the best attempt, and only proper attempt at a proper AAA Doctor Who game. Because you get Doctor Who. Here he is.
You haven't seen Clara, have you? She's my carer. She cares, so I don't have to.
Voiced by Peter Capaldi. And he plays a huge part in the campaign. Jenna Coleman is in it as well. She didn't have her own character release, but she is appearing in the game, and she does voice herself, which is great. But the Doctor is, I mean, it's so cool to have him in the game. Now, it's a shame, like, we haven't had the Jodie update and the David Tennant Part 2 update and the, Shooty update. But as a little microcosm of time, it's really cool to see this version of this version of the Doctor in the game. So he's got his Sonic, and it's his Series 8 Sonic, so it's Matt Smith's Sonic. And he's got a spoon. He fights with a spoon, which is really cool. It's a really nice little touch. And usually, obviously, I play as the Doctor. He comes with a few different things. He comes with K9 and the TARDIS. K9 is voiced by John Leeson, I believe, who of course voices him most of the time in the TV show. But K9 does a few things. He blows up silver Lego bricks. He has a sonar smash feature and a gold Lego blow up feature. So a lot of these items and characters and vehicles do the same thing. But, they've sort of got to double down on different things. So if you buy one set, you get your money's worth. But, I mean, K9 is awesome. You get different skins as well. So there's a dog-like skin, like a TARDIS one, and, like a pink one. That's kind of interesting. Or, Chrome. What does he look like, Chrome? There's not a silver Chrome K9 option. How rude. So yeah, I've got a little Lego K9. And what that means is that, I mean, I've got the official Lego Doctor Who set, and comes with the interior of the TARDIS and the exterior of the TARDIS and a couple of Daleks and a Weeping Angel, I think. But it doesn't come with K9, and that's fine. But here you get K9 in his Lego debut. And he's so cool. Love K9. There was also a fun pack where they released some monsters from Doctor Who. Oh, sorry, I knocked over a Ghostbuster. You get a Dalek, which you can ride and it can blow up stuff, which is pretty cool. Also got this Cyberman, which is rad. That's pretty fun. So, like, to have some official Lego from, my favorite children's TV program is cool enough as it is. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to have some fun. So, while I've got some of these characters, I might let's go to the Shard. Because we can go to, I haven't tried DC Comics World or something. So this will teleport us to where a lot of the portals are. Oh, let's do Lego Movie World. I haven't done a lot of that. I feel like that's a nice chance to sort of show off the Lego-ness of the characters and everything. So you can choose to enter a dimension. It'll show you the things you have to unlock. You enter the dimension. Woo! And then you can move your characters around as they fly through this vortex, which is pretty sweet. And you'll see the characters flying through this magical Lego brick vortex.
Picking up a new dimension.
Hey, loser. Suppose you want to share in some of my crime-fighting glory.
And we've got here Batman from the Lego Movie, which is cool. And you can buy him separately, I believe. But that's cool to have multiple different random versions of Batman. But you'll see here, you just get this open world to explore, and it works like a normal Lego open world game. There are quests you can complete. That you break some bricks and things, and you just explore and have a good time. And this is the case for all the other worlds as well. So this is based off the first Lego Movie. So it's got the Old West. It's got this crazy soundtrack, which is a lot. But you may ask, you may want to go in something faster. So let's get out a vehicle. And I've got a bit of a smorgasbord to choose from. I really like, personally, the A-Team van. So you just chuck something on and then it just spawns in the world. And you can play this co-op as well, which is, I mean, how every Lego game should be played. But yeah, I can just drive around in the A-Team van, and a lot of them have music options. I am definitely getting a copyright strike for this one. So awesome. Oh, Middle Zealand. I forgot about Middle Zealand. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, you just drive around in the A-Team van, and it has a whole bunch of different modes, and you don't have to rebuild the minifigure. You can just swap it around and it'll change into a different version. So this is the full Smasher. I can't tell you off the top of my head what its special abilities are, but you can look them up in the menu. Or I'm sure there must be a good wiki. So either the characters are voiced by the original actor, archive audio, or an impersonator. You know, with Batman, I mean, it's its own take. Wild Style, I'm pretty sure it's the actor from the movie, but I could be mistaken. And Gandalf, it's a voice actor doing an impersonation of Ian McKellen, which is fine. It's sort of what they have to do. There's a few weird ones, like there's Harry and Hermione from Harry Potter. I'll chuck them in, why not? Harry, they're using archive audio of Daniel Radcliffe, and Hermione, they've gotten a voice actor to do an impression, which is, I don't know whether that's a weird rights thing, whether that's something like Emma Watson was like, no, you can't do that, and Daniel Radcliffe said, yeah, that's fine. A bit strange, but here, I'll get them up. So what we'll do, also they've got like great little idle animations. I'll see if I can chuck in some idle animations somewhere. A little clip here that are all sort of referencing. So like a lot of the Doctor's idle animations are sonic screwdrivers or like stuff specifically from Series 8, which is just a really cool brand integration. Let me get K9 in. And there's Mr. T. You could also ride K9. So this is Harry and Hermione. That's really cute. See, he's got the listen chalkboard. And that's his handwriting from the episode as well. It's just a really cool little touch. Sorry, let me get in Harry and Hermione. So this is Daniel Radcliffe.
Spectacular.
And there's a Harry Potter world, which is basically Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, etc. It's a bit Hogwarts Legacy if you've played it. He's got his broom, and he can fly around. Like any Lego game, flying is where it's at. Gee, there's some crazy characters in this. I can get him to say something. But then Hermione is voiced by just a random.
What now? I hope Ron's not gotten into trouble again.
Like, it's fine. But just weird when Harry is very clearly
Don't want to be late for ancient
Daniel
Renaissance.
Radcliffe.
I did so much extra homework.
Well, look, I think let's go into another world just for fun. I reckon let's go somewhere. Let's go to Doctor Who world. What am I talking about? Let's go and I'll show you some of the cool Doctor Who stuff. But yeah, I like so many things about the game. I mean, what's not to like? It'd be nice if there was some proper big vehicles. Like if there was a way to change your mini vehicles into like the proper like size Batmobile, for instance. So each of these open worlds are designed sort of around a few different concepts, but just sort of like this merging of worlds. So Doctor Who world has different planets and time periods in sort of this one place. And they have
Take the TARDIS for this sort of thing.
playing some of Murray Gold's finest. So the different areas have a different bit of Doctor Who music playing. So we've got present day London. And we can just wander around here for a bit and meet some characters voiced by the actors in the show. So over here is Missy, voiced by Michelle Gomez.
Come along, dear. I don't want to have to vaporize you.
Which is a really nice little touch from the Series 8 finale. This is sort of meant to be some pools, I think. We've got some random people walking around, which is cool. And then, so yeah, this map is sort of designed to be a few different dimensions all sort of crossed into one.
Help but notice
I don't believe it. It's John Barrowman. Careful, he might get his brick out. I was very ready for this joke.
Hey there! You know the face of Bo, right? Big head, serious face, lives in a jar. Well, I heard that his birthday's coming up, and apparently the big guy's turning like $1 million billion this year. And you can't let a landmark like that go without a bang. So I figured I'd put on a little musical number for him, which we're supposed to be practicing now. But all my backing dancers have gone AWOL. Hey, could you be a pal and go round up those lazy ood?
That's pretty funny, actually. That's pretty cool. I'm going to give him that. One thing to note, though, about you don't only get Peter Capaldi. When you die, you regenerate. So you don't regenerate into Jodie because Jodie wasn't the Doctor before the game stopped being worked on. But you go back to William Hartnell and then you regenerate through all of the Doctors, and all of the Doctors have archive audio. So they all have voice lines, and they all have these official Lego minifig interpretations of the characters, it's unbelievable the amount of effort which is so unnecessary. Like from a gameplay perspective, they've just done it as fan service. Also, these Ood are really cool. These Lego Ood.
Okay, that's one down. Keep those boogie and oodies coming.
It is really nice to have Jack, in this game. They've pretty much just made him John Barrowman. Which is pretty funny. Oh, this is Mars. That's pretty cool. So it's meant to be like Waters of Mars, I guess? Yeah, it looks like Bowie Base 1. There's a whole lot of these different things which are different like portals and stuff, and Yes, John. I'm on it. Yeah, I think I just saw a trailer for a new cabaret tour he's doing as well, so it's, Yeah, there's all these different like interactables and puzzle things to unlock collectibles, which you have to do with a variety of different purchases, obviously. So going back into that microtransaction thing. Oh, there's a mini map that I just wasn't looking at. It'd be nice to have an easier way of getting around, folks. So I could get K9, I could get a Dalek, but I think I'm just gonna get Old Faithful. And it flies and plays the Doctor Who theme. Which is... It's also got a laser, which is, whatever. But that's really cool. But, like, just flying the TARDIS around is just so silly. It's also, like, the easiest way to get around out of, like, everything that I have. So it's not even me being a desperate fanboy. It's the gadget. Gadget, I think. From Waters of Mars. Funny that they've chosen this story to make such a big song and dance about. It's all new series based. Oh, that's the rocket as well from Waters of Mars. Gee, they do like... I really like Waters of Mars, to be fair. Oh, and there's also Victorian London, which is pretty cool. And it plays the 12th Doctor's theme, which is rad. Oh, here he is. The Ood is really cool, the Lego Ood. But what I'm saying is, like, my point about this is that I'm doing a bit of a deep dive into the Doctor Who stuff at the moment. But it's like this with every property they've done. Like, it's this level of detail with all of it. Also, items and objects and vehicles follow you around, like pets. No, let me... It's also pretty... Yeah, it's just a really absurdly good vehicle. Is this from I'm trying to remember what this piece of music, this Mario Gold piece of music is from. Fake fan. It reeks of Journey's End to me, or The Stolen Earth, like that bit where they're all trying to call the Doctor. If anyone knows, let me know. But I think I'm right. So I'm just running around trying to find these Ood so John Barrowman can do his song and dance number. Again, this is an official Lego... what's this portal? Oh. Oh, we're on Telos. Oh, sorry. No, it's not just new series stuff. We're on Telos. the adopted planet of the Cybermen. There's a Cyberman there. Is he going to attack me? Oh, no, I guess not. Oh, we've got the Tomb of the Cybermen. You can go in, and it's got the OG logo. Like, this is absurd. There's Madame Vastra.
Not the kind of weather that I had in mind when Jenny suggested it.
Oh, that's her voice. It's Neve McIntosh. McIntosh? I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. It's Cyber HQ. Sort of looks like closing time. So it's a new series, all sort of aesthetic, but having Telos in it is like the amount of research. And over there we see the blown up TARDIS from Trenzalore. Oh yeah, Trenzalore.
Is it just me, or do people around here look extra shiny today? And I don't think it's a...
Oh, Jack's here as well. Yeah, Jack and Missy are all sort of around the place. But there's a whole lot of Easter egg. Like, the amount of detail is just insane for one property, let alone this is the case with Ghostbusters, Beetlejuice, Lord of the Rings, like Back to the Future. And then there's all the ones that I don't have. Like, it's the amount you actually get for your money is quite insane, physically and digitally. So, look, I think Lego really were on a winner with this. You can go inside St. Paul's, actually. Oh, and it's the thing from Darkwater. Because Series 8 had just aired at the time, so this is all, like, new. Oh, if I do this, will it reveal the Cyberman, like in the episode? That'd be so sick if it did. That's amazing. That's cooler than the episode. Well, you know what? If you can't get one time travel vehicle, you'll get another. And I'm going to bring in my old pal, Marty McFly, and the DeLorean. And that's the voice actor who voices him in the Telltale game. So it sounds exactly like a young...
Engine running, let's go!
And all vehicles have their own music. Yeah, sorry. Quests also have an annoying habit of, like, if you stroll too far away, they will reset. So let's go and find... Oh, there's the doctor. What the doctor? Driving the DeLorean. It can't, like, time travel by itself, but I think you can time travel in the Back to the Future world, which well, let's get to when we have a chance. Oh, let's get the hoverboard. There we go. That's just rad. All vehicles have weapons as well, so you can blow stuff up on the way. Look, it's just fun, but just having all of these sort of properties and characters interacting in a fun, zany, goofy Lego way, it's just kind of awesome. It's every sort of nerd's dream. I was having trouble finding this Ood. Oh yeah, he's down here. Like, obviously, as Lego games go, it's a bit glitchy, it's a bit, you know, dodgy. Quests have a weird issue. You know, like, it's got all the hallmarks of, like, a proper Lego game. But, I really want the Doctor riding this hoverboard. It can transform as well, I think. So what can it do? It can transform into a cyclone board. It's got some attachments to it. Does it have, like, an attack or something? Marty, what are the building instructions? Hoverboard. Special attack, and then there's a flying version of the hoverboard, which is cool. And for the DeLorean, we've got the normal DeLorean, then there's this, it's an electricity DeLorean with, like, tow cables and stuff, so it can do different switches. And then there's the flying one, which is, that's really cool. That's really cool. Sorry, one thing I forgot to mention, I think, with the gamepad, you can only have 7 things on at one time. So there is a maximum, and look, 7 is more than enough. When you're doing levels and solving puzzles and stuff, you need to swap them in and out. There's also some, from memory with the story, there's some really cool puzzles where swapping in and out becomes a specific mechanic to solve certain puzzles. It has the best puzzles in Lego games. Like, there's a lot of good Lego games, but I think this in so many ways this is kind of amazing. It's still sort of astounding. Let me get in the TARDIS. Fly up, because I reckon this guy might be on the roof now. Oh no, he's definitely on the ground. Maybe he's inside this building. There must be a way inside this building. Travel between the fragments of Doctor Who world and destroy the dimensional discombobulators to reunite them. The TARDIS can travel between TARDIS points. Oh, and there's a time corridor. See, all these references. Also, one thing to note, if you look very carefully at this little vortex... Oh. Everything has just fallen out here. Oh, it's Christmas. It's Christmas in this land. There are these Doctor Who... there are these, like, TARDIS travel points. You'll see, and they're in levels as well, and they get access to secret levels. I think there's, like, a secret Red Dwarf level, which is unbelievable. Oh, sorry. I forgot to mention all of the TARDIS has interiors. So now inside the 12th Doctor's TARDIS, which is a set I visited, and it's sick. So they've done, like with Lego games, they've done a mixture of like sort of a realistic, like photorealistic environment with Lego stuff on top. So the TARDIS console is Lego. It's just so cool and filled with Easter eggs and all sorts. It's got all of his books. You can go into. Can you go into different areas of the TARDIS? No. But it's like the full console room. And it looks amazing. The console does stuff too, so you can change the music. And you have a selection of all the different theme tunes, as well as themes for the 4th, 9, 10, 11th, and 12th Doctor. What's the incidental music for 4? Is it City of Death? Oh no, it's Legopolis. So they've got the music from Legopolis from Tom Baker's last story. Which is, like, it's crazy that they've got, like, new series stuff, sure, but classic stuff. Also, this is the navigation console. You can pick, once you unlock different areas, this is just in Doctor Who world, places to land. So let's go to Skaro, and the TARDIS is dematerializing. And rematerializing on Skaro. So I think originally when you're starting from a new game, you have to unite what that like help tip was saying. You've got to unite the different realms. So they're all separate, so you have to travel to them by TARDIS, which is really cool. This is a weeping angel. Does it move if you don't look at it? Oh, that's ridiculous. No. No way. That's nuts. That's nuts. It's a simple trick, especially in game terms, but it's the attention to detail. Oh, okay, so sorry. Are you kidding me? I've forgotten to get the stupid ood for bloody John Barrowman's dance party. Sorry, John. I'm gonna have to say no. But sorry, one thing that I mentioned before is when the Doctor runs out of hearts, you'll notice as well, players, that every person's heart is different and is linked to their franchise. So Marty's hearts are the arrow logo from Back to the Future, and the Doctor has it's a heart with a Gallifreyan icon, but he has 2 hearts per life meter. Just the level of... I still can't believe it, guys. The amount of effort. Like, how long did they spend making the Doctor Who stuff? Like, it must have been yonks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a Dalek and I'm going to exterminate Peter Capaldi. So if not, maybe he'll, maybe there's another way to do it. Also, sorry, I forgot to mention when you're a Dalek and you shoot someone. I think there's different versions of Daleks too. But yeah, sorry, this is a Dalek. You can ride around on it. I think it has voice lines. And there's different versions of the Dalek, which I'll be looking into. But when you shoot someone, it X-rays them, so you see their skeleton. which is so cool. But let me shoot the Doctor. And as you can see, he died there. And then regenerates. And we have here William Hartnell. And he's got, instead of a spoon, he's got his stick. And he's got like this sort of cool, like Mark I Sonic. Which he never had a Sonic in the show, but it's cool that they've given him one. And he's got this new, like, he looks amazing. Let me get the TARDIS back. Because you get William Hartnell, I'm trying to get him to trigger a voice line. Oh, and sorry, it plays a different version of the theme tune when you fly the TARDIS, depending which Doctor you are. And if you hold Y while flying the TARDIS, you go into the console room, and it's the first Doctor's console room in black and white. I'm going to change the TARDIS music, and so it'll match the current Doctor. Like, it's so unnecessary. As well is, if you go here to this panel, it'll show you all the different regenerations you can be. So the second Doctor now. I'll get rid of Marty because maybe...
different to anybody else's. That's the exciting thing. Nobody in the universe can do what we're doing.
Like... Also, he's got this run that he does in the show. He's got his recorder, which he bashes people with, and he's got the Sonic that he debuts. And he's got the run, like the effort. I'm pretty sure his console, they've made it just the same console room. Side note, the TARDIS at this point was always different. The continuity was crazy. It's John Pertwee.
I reversed the polarity of the neutrons, though.
But he's got his cape. And he's got his suit, and he's got this run. Oh, and he's got a sword from the Sea Devils. And he's got his Sonic, and it's a Lego version of John Pertwee's Sonic. And you go back in, and we'll see his console room. It's this one. From the Time Monster, I want to say. I'm more of a Three Doctors TARDIS console fan personally, but to see this realized is so cool, and the classic console. And it's got the Master's TARDIS here. Oh, it's the computer bank that the Master's TARDIS is disguised as. And it's John Pertwee's theme. Go back out. Oh, sorry, I need to change into... Ah, yes. Yes. And it's Tom. It's bloody Tom Baker.
Third time I found something better to do than run round after the Brigadier.
What has he got? He's got his Sonic. He whacks people with his Sonic. I guess they can't have the Doctor whacking someone with his bare fist that Tom Baker does every third story. Go in, and it's his console room. It's a this is the Pyramids of Mars console room. Turn to Peter Davison now. Oh, and it changed the theme tune to the 80s theme tune.
Definitely not the man I was.
And his walk and his animations, his idle animations are all different. So he's sort of a bit nervous and a bit like sort of... They've really matched animations to each Doctor. Actually, what are the idle animations? Are they any different? But, I mean, it's just... That's ridiculous. Like, it's Peter Davison. He's got the celery and the 80s theme tune and the 80s TARDIS. It's the Five Doctors console. And it's got a hat stand with his hat on it. Yeah. All right, let's change to Colin. Oh, look at that.
A noble brow. Clear gaze. At least it will be, given a few hours sleep. A firm mouth. A face beaming with a vast intelligence. It's the most extraordinary improvement.
Yeah, great. I mean, it's a quote from the Twin Dilemma, but apart from that, it's perfect. Also, this is the best his costume has ever looked. I'll change it to Sylve. And he's got his umbrella.
You don't understand regeneration. It's a lottery, and I've drawn the short plank.
Rad. And he's got his umbrella, and he's sort of got the same movement as like the penguin from the Lego Batman games, if you're familiar. And he'll whack people. Does he have a Sonic? He doesn't have a Sonic. Oh no, they've given him a Sonic. Got the 8th Doctor. It's Paul.
I call myself the Doctor.
Okay, that's a line from Night of the Doctor, and he's dressed like he is in Night of the Doctor. So I wonder if they had TV movie issues. I know there's a lot of TV movie rights issues, problems, or there definitely were at this time. Now it might be a little different with the whole 30th anniversary and everything. He's got a Sonic, he's got the classic Sonic, and he's got his Night of the Doctor outfit, which is cool. But I know the interior is the TV movie interior, so maybe they were allowed to use that. I don't know. I mean, look at this set. It's amazing. Oh, we've got the War Doctor next, and I'm pretty sure John Hurt. Here he is. And he's really angry.
I did without choice. In the name of peace and sanity.
There he is. John Hurt. And he's got the War Doctor Sonic, which is nice. And then you hop in. And you get the War Doctor's TARDIS. And the moment. Oh, and when you bash the moment, you have to rebuild it. And it becomes the button. Oh. I've activated the moment and it started a fire in the TARDIS. Marty McFly's there. The TARDIS is blowing up. I think I've destroyed Gallifrey. Oh, it just blows it up again. Okay, I think we're fine. And they're playing, it's the Doctor's theme from Series 1 with Christopher Eccleston. Speaking of Chris. Regenerate.
Fantastic.
There he is. Christopher Eccleston is actually my favorite Doctor, so this is super cool. And they've got his blue Sonic. Chuck him in. It would be really cool to see Jodie in this, and Joe Martin and Shooty. It is a shame, but like this is so amazing what we've got. And you crack this, so this is the 9th, 10th Doctor's console room. Crack this open, there's a banana in it. Which is fun. And then here he is. And it plays the Doctor forever. There he is.
Allons-y.
Oh, look at his hand in a jar. It's a little Lego hand in a jar. Really nice little touch. Oh, beautiful. And then we've got Matt Smith.
Hello, I'm the Doctor.
And it's a Series 5, Series 6, Series 7A console room. And it's got a crack in the window, and if you go down here, it's hats, and he hits people with a mop. Oh, what did the other Doctors... I haven't got time. We'll change back into the first Doctor to get a voice line from him.
Have you ever thought what it's like to be wanderers in the 4th dimension?
Yeah, that's sick. Like, that's the amount of detail to one sort of Easter egg, tiny aspect of this whole game. What we're going to do is we're going to run through all of the extra people and characters I've got. So this will be quick. Let's go. Let's do it. So we've got, take off the Dalek, take off Marty, take off the TARDIS. I'll leave Peter Capaldi here. We got the Doc and Marty. This is all Back to the Future. So we've got the hoverboard. We've got the DeLorean. And we've also got the time train somewhere.
Marty!
Here it is.
Marty, my boy. It's good to have you.
And that's Christopher Lloyd. And he voiced stuff for the game. Okay, that's Back to the Future. We've also got Ghostbusters. Here are the Ghostbusters. Quick.
Somebody call?
Did
somebody call?
Ghostbusters. Which come with their versions of Ecto 1. So that's the one from the new movie, and this is the one from the original movie. They all come with the different Ghostbusters counterparts. Okay. And sorry, there are traps, and there was one with Slimer that I didn't get, but you can get one with Slimer. There's a ghost trap. I think it traps ghosts. Do you pick it up? Oh yeah, you pick it up! I am afraid of no ghost. Alright. Mission Impossible, here's Tom Cruise. And he comes with a bike or something.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
It's Tom Cruise. And he can like change his face and stuff, and he's got this little RC copter. He's really cool. He's kind of cool. We've got Shell from Portal. Oh. And she's got a portal gun, and you can solve portals and portal puzzles. And there's this portal thing with GLaDOS in it, and you do like basically you play Portal, but it's Lego. How rad is that? It's Portal. And it comes with the Portal one. It comes with turret and companion cube, which is somewhere. Where's the cube? Oh, here it is. It's the cube. Here's your companion cube. And you pick it up like in the game. You pick it up with the gun like in the game. And it hovers like in the game. And then you solve puzzles with it. And here's a turret. And it's got all the original voices from the game. That's Portal. Then there's Sonic for some reason. Here's Sonic the Hedgehog. This is pre-Sonic movie as well. I don't care. And he travels really fast. It comes with all the original game sounds. He's really cool. He's got a car for some reason, but who cares? Why the hell would you drive a car when you're Sonic? We've also got David Hasselhoff from Knight Rider. And he comes with Kit.
Crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, and the powerless in a world of criminals who operate above the law. I hope so, because I'm not saying all that again.
And he comes with Kit. It's got lasers and missiles and stuff. But it's also David Hasselhoff.
Please drive down it safely and obey traffic laws.
There's also Beetlejuice.
Sorry I'm late. I had to find my way out of a sandworm. Wasn't a pretty sight. Not the scenic route, if you catch my diseases.
Also Homer Simpson. And yeah, it's voiced by yeah, all the Simpsons cast are voiced by the original voice actors. And he turns into a massive Homer for some reason. I think that's in the show. All right, that's it. Have a good week.